Guys, I posted a poll on my channel a couple days ago, and it was just asking you guys if you were all interested in some OSCE information or videos about the OSCE itself. And quite a few of you guys actually quite answered, and you said, yes, you want me to talk about OSCE. So that's what I'm going to do for you today. So I'm going to start off with just giving you 5 tips on how to pass your OSCE or how to just survive your OSCE in general. So if you're interested, stay tuned till the end to watch and hear all 5 tips. Hey guys, my name is Nursenyamouch and I'm an overseas new graduate working and living here in the UK. So the first one that I'm going to tell you guys, I learned this in nursing school because OSCE is just like another lab test. For those of you guys who were in nursing school, we had lab tests over and over again with our skills. So OSCE is just another one of those. So tip number 1, verbal diarrhea. I can't say that enough, guys. Say everything that you are thinking in your mind, you are seeing, you are, feeling, whatever it is, you think it's going to help you pass that test. Say it, okay? Because if you don't say it, the examiners are not going to know that you know that skill, or you've done something wrong, or you've done something right. So just say everything, okay? Learn to be like me. Learn to talk so much nonsense. Continue just talk throughout the exam, because if it's just quiet and silent, do they know that? Do they know that? You know what I mean? So say all of that. You made a mistake, make it aware. Make the examiner aware that you know that you made that mistake. Because if you break sterile field and you haven't said, oh, I broke sterile field, this is what I would do, then the examiner doesn't know that you knew that you broke sterile field, and they're just going to think, wow, this person's practicing unsafe ANTT, right? So make sure you are saying everything. Yeah? Are we happy? Perfect. Tip number 2, okay? When in doubt, wash your hands, guys. Because they really care that you know your 5 steps of hygiene, or like 5 moments of washing your hands. They also want to know that you know the whole palm to palm, fingers interlace, the whole maneuver. Say it. When in doubt, wash your hands. You've done something and you're like, should I be washing my hands? If you're thinking about it, you already know you should be washing your hands, right? So when in doubt, just do it. At the beginning of your exam, the examiner might tell you that you don't have to say every step, you just have to show. Who knows? Whatever you and the examiner agree upon while you're doing it is what you should be doing. But if you are questioning it, you need to do it, because that could be make or break, Practice, 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 right? That's it. Let's go. Let's go to tip number 3, okay? What do I got here for you guys? Tip number 3. Guys, don't fall for the OSCE's traps, okay? OSCE is not mainly designed to trap you, but they are going to throw some traps out there, and don't fall for them, right? So make sure you are double checking everything. Wristbands, check those for allergies, because if you give somebody penicillin with a penicillin allergy, you've killed that person, haven't you? Yeah, exactly. Or if you've given them something that is correlated to penicillin, yeah, you've killed them. So make sure you're checking your wristbands, because they're not going to be like, oh, that's so mean, we won't give them this. They will give you that. All right? So make sure you are looking out for those traps. You are doing your checks. You are doing everything. Same with paracetamol. That's another trap. They love to trap you with paracetamol, because your patient's crying out loud saying, oh my God, I'm in so much pain, I'm in agony, whatever. Or, oh, the patient has a temperature, this, and you're like, yeah. Let's do it. Let's give paracetamol. Did you check the drug chart? When was the last given? Even if it's 3 hours before, right? Can't be given. So make sure you're not falling for those traps. Double check. Yeah? Cool. Let's go to tip number 4. What do I have for tip number 4? When you are on the test, I know we all get nerves. We all get butterflies. We are sweating up a storm. Our armpits are sweating. All that. It's not a nice feeling to be in. Guys, you have to read everything carefully. Yeah? Like, your questions, read it carefully. Your scenarios, read it carefully. Your documentation, do it carefully, okay? Don't leave a documentation with 30 seconds left. Because I made that mistake. I, Nursenyamouch, okay, made that mistake. I left one of my documentation in assessment, the very first thing, till like, literally, I didn't leave myself enough time. And I rushed through that shit. And then, as a result, I got the wrong news score. Yeah? This is from experience. I got the wrong news score. And I confidently said, yeah, this is the patient's news. And the examiner just kind of like looked at me like, okay, failed. But then I remembered. And my verbal diarrhea came into play. And I said, actually, no, that's wrong. This, you know? So, guys, read your things carefully. Write your answers carefully. Calculate everything carefully. Time management is so key. I think on the exam they have like the clock on the wall. That's what they had for me. And you could see how much time you had left. Time management. Okay? Read. Look. Okay? Even if you're like, sure, double check if you've got time. Triple check if you've got time. Okay? Perfect. What number is this? I think I'm on the last one. Yeah. Tip number 5, guys. Yeah? Be confident. You are a registered nurse. You've been nursing for a couple years. For years, decades, however long you've been nursing in your country. You know this stuff. The only difference is that you are doing it the way they do it here. The Brits do it. Yeah? So you've been doing all of this stuff back home. So you are a registered nurse. Be confident. You know. It's not any different from what you probably... Maybe, yeah, it's different here and there. But you know. Because if you go into the test, all nervous and whatever, how do you think you're going to do? I think if I went in a test like that, I wouldn't do well at all. I'd probably fail the minute the examiner looked at me like, you're providing care to patients like that? You know what I mean? So go in there. When you're outside, they're waiting for you to call you. Be all nervous, whatever you want. If you are a nerve train wreck, do all of that. But as soon as they call your name and you are about to enter into that room to write that exam, take the biggest deep breath and just tell yourself you know it. Leave it to God if you believe in God, you know. Leave it to the higher powers if that's who you believe it in. You know, you've practiced, you've done all of this. Take a deep breath. Be confident in yourself and you will pass. Because the worst thing is doubting yourself in everything. Yeah? So you've got this. Take a deep breath. Breathe. You've got this. You are a registered nurse in wherever country you're from. And you are going to be a registered nurse here in the UK. OSCE is just another test. Yeah? And you're going to look back on it and be like, wow, I stressed for that for nothing. And it's a piece of cake after that. So you've got this. Good luck to everybody writing their OSCEs. You guys are all going to do so great. And even if you don't end up doing well and you have to redo it, it's not the end of the world, okay? You're just going to go and re-practice what you did. Chances are they're going to give you the exact same scenario anyways, so you know where you went wrong, right? Yeah, you've got this. Let's go. Okay, guys, that's the end of that, okay? Let's go. Good luck to all of you.